Hello everybody, I hope that you're doing very well and welcome back to another cryptocurrency technical analysis where in today's video I'm going to be going through the most important support and resistance levels here on the Bitcoin chart, and I will also cover for you all this beautiful butterfly harmonic pattern as well as taking a look at the altcoin market, in particular Litecoin I'd like to address. So I hope that you thoroughly enjoy this one, and let's start on the daily time frame here on Bitcoin, just because of how perfect my levels are here. Literally what we can say is a support of 10,025 is really holding up nicely. Okay, so we can say that there's been zero closes below, although this is what you class exhausted support. So when you start consolidating over support and seeing so many wicks, you have to remember there's only a certain amount of times people can buy here before it becomes exhausted and you break through. So that is something to be aware of, but until a close through the level happens, we just have to view it as support holding, although exhausted, okay, is holding at this moment in time. So yeah, that's support 10,025 and the daily resistance sits at 10,400, okay. And now, with that in mind, let's zoom in to the 1 hour chart here and just look how perfectly they have been respected, okay? So what we can say is we had obviously our weekly close, a pump going up into weekly close just to kind of, I guess, wreck those over-leveraged traders or people just trying to short the exact bottom. Okay, never really a good idea to short support. Obviously, if you've been laddering into the trade, it's a different story. But at the end of the day, you know, we can safely say there was a big pile of shorts covering here. Okay, so a lot of shorts covered, not really new money coming in. It was shorts getting liquidated or covering. Okay, that gave you a big rise to the upside, 10,800, pretty crazy. But then obviously given all straight back as people then just viewed this as an amazing short opportunity. And again, see what happened here off of our daily levels, literally. You come back down below 10,400 and what do? You go resistance, 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 too much, and you make your way down. Where do you make your way down to? Today. This was today, a few hours ago. Off of the daily level exactly. That is an exact bounce to the exact dollar, 10,025, the exact low of this move. Okay, so that was from daily resistance down to daily support. So, you know, people get chopped up trading sideways ranges, okay, because this on the grand scheme of things is very sideways. But if you know how to trade it, it's definitely possible here. And what can we say? We went from high back to middle, back to high, back to low, and here we have just bounced off of on this hourly candle right now the 0.5 of the range, so this is just the half of this range that we're trading. Okay, so this is obviously a take profit area. So yeah, really you are going sideways, but it's definitely tradable. Okay, so with that in mind, obviously when you're looking on the grand scheme of things, this is very much typical of a triangle formation. As you get closer to the apex, the price swings are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You know, you get a lot of people chopped up if they don't know what you're doing here, but you know, at the end of the day, you got to just be ready for that move, okay? And for a swing trader's perspective, I would personally wait for a close, okay? Close below 10,025 or close below 10,400. Day trading, yeah, day trading is absolutely fine. But for a swing trade, I would wait for a close above or below, because swing standards, I would say it's too much of a gamble here of whether it breaks up or down to trade that, okay? For the swing perspective, okay? So with that in mind, let's take a quick review of this lovely butterfly harmonic potential that we have going on here. So obviously from X to A, we retrace 7.6, okay? So obviously the 786 Fibonacci, and then from A to B, we retrace between the 786 and 886 Fibonacci, and then we're obviously keeping our eyes on the 1618 extension coming down to D here, okay? That would be a bullish pattern. So this is a bullish butterfly. So if you come down to this 9.2 region again, because it has bounced already a few times, if you come down to it again, you would be looking, okay, if you're looking to trade this pattern for a long, okay, because what you would expect is if the bullish butterfly is to play out, that to get a bounce, okay? So that is another idea potentially that we have of this trading out for a bounce again off a 9.2. You know, I would say personally I'd trade it one level at a time, okay? You don't want to just concentrate on these patterns and forget about everything else. Trade it level to level. That's how I personally like to do it. And it works very well, okay? So yeah, that's my perspective on Bitcoin. So really, just so you remember, the important support that you don't want to really see, or it depends whether you're bullish or bearish, I guess, but on the daily, if you start closing below that support, then I would say it's support lost. And if you start closing above this resistance, it's resistance lost. So you're looking at 10,025 to 10,400, okay? So that's your support and resistance on Bitcoin, okay? And then the middle of the range is simply 10,000 and 10,200, okay? So, hope that you've enjoyed that bit on Bitcoin, and now I'd like to cover the altcoin market, okay? In particular, let's start with Litecoin, because this is just what you call Fibonacci confluence. This is a Fibonacci channel with Fibonacci time, with Fibonacci retracement coming together here. You also have a Fibonacci circle, which sits at the 0.5, not got it marked on this chart, but it's the 0.5 of that as well. And it's all coming together. It's all coming together to potentially give you some support here, okay? So, at the least, a relief bounce, okay? So I personally say that Litecoin and Ethereum lead the altcoin markets. So as the Bitcoin market is stable in some form of the sense in that it's going sideways, altcoins excel when Bitcoin goes sideways. When else do they excel? When Ethereum's moving up or when Litecoin's moving up. Neither of them are really moving up. They are basically sideways right now, but that's obviously good for the altcoin market in general. So if you know what you're trading, you can get some really nice moves. So I'd say my favorite ones to trade today were Litecoin itself, Ethereum, and Engine Coin, ENG has been a brilliant trade, as well as Phantom, FTM. Okay, they've been the trades of the day, really. So yeah, if you know what you're looking for on these alts, there is definitely more opportunity right now in terms of swing percentage movements on the altcoins. You can be making good money on those, while Bitcoin, if you're not comfortable trading the range, is just moving sideways. Okay, I personally like day trading this Bitcoin, but you know, it's not for everybody. And then you have the altcoins to, you know, trade while Bitcoin moves sideways, because that's where the opportunity is. That's where the money is. What I would say is shout out to the champions, because we were following this since this morning before this breakout. It's now moved 15% in the day, but this is what we were looking at 8 a.m. this morning. 8 a.m. this morning, looking to into here on Phantom as it come back down to the middle of the range. Okay, giving great opportunity as it comes back into this. Okay, and what happened at the end of the day, coming up to that 190 level. Obviously, what we can say right now. Let me flip over to the chart. 190 resistance was marked out, and that is exactly where you're finding that resistance. So middle of the channel up to 190. That's a pretty decent trade. People very happy with that. And yeah, that's nice to see. That's what I want to see, the group doing well. Obviously, I want to like really stress that I'm not a signal group or a cool group per se, more educational. So I want to like teach you how to do this yourself. So at the end of the day, you can like move away and like learn how to become a profitable and successful trader. That's my aim with the group. The reason I'm addressing this is because I have had a lot of people really interested in joining the group, basically. And it's obviously been sold out now for the last few months. So what I've decided to do is open up the group again temporarily, just to see how things go, with allowing new people in. So yeah, if you are interested in coming over and joining the champions group, then that is open again. So that's pretty exciting news. It'd be nice to see potentially some new people coming across. So if you are interested, the link down below in the description will be a link to the website, okay? And then if you're interested in joining, you can come over and show me how. And basically come down to the bottom of the page, and you'll now see that finally the group is not sold out, so you'll be able to enroll if that interests you. And yeah, come and join us. We've got obviously a live stream tomorrow, so some more information, more education for you all. Yeah, well, I'll be covering. Actually, tomorrow I'm going through parallel channels. So if I love trading parallel channels. So if you want to know how I trade parallel channels, I'll teach you that in tomorrow's live stream. So yeah, that's obviously pretty exciting. If that's something you're interested in, yeah, the group is now open for spaces. So yeah. If that interests you, there you go. You can come and check out the website description, link in the description below. Or if it doesn't interest you, then keep looking at these levels, and that's obviously 10,400 support, 10,025. Keeping your eye on this butterfly harmonic pattern if there is a close below that daily level, and why I refer to the close on the daily time frame, okay? Because obviously we've seen wicks down here before, but no daily close, okay? So that's the next levels I'll be looking at on the midterm. Hope that you've thoroughly enjoyed this video. Potentially I'll see you over in the champions group chat if you come and join us as the team of champions. Trading this very well, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, hope that you have enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you so much. You know, your support is thoroughly appreciated, and I hope that you've enjoyed. So thank you again, and I'll catch you around. Cheers, goodbye, thank you.